fellow St. Charles Realtors, and happy Valentine's Day. In this absolutely insane, crazy market that we're all a part of right now, one thing that we continue to deal with on a daily basis are multiple offer situations on our properties. And so on this Valentine's Day and in this month of love, we wanted to send out just a quick video to you guys about some of the things that we're dealing with when it comes to buyer love letters. Are they allowed? Are they not allowed? What's our best practices with them? And if you're not familiar with what a buyer love letter is, I'm sure most of us have seen it before, but it's typically when a buyer decides to put together a letter that may include pictures and information about them or their family or their dog. It could contain information about an elderly parent that's going to be living with them or their job to try to entice a seller to pick their offer. When there's 30 offers on the table, buyers are pulling out all the stops to make sure that they're the winning offer. The problem with that is that it opens up the door to a fair housing complaint. As we all know that our sellers should be making decisions based solely on the facts of the offer and which offer is best for them, and not so much as to who is submitting it or why they're submitting that offer. So we're lucky enough as realtors to have what's called the Window to the Law that's produced by the National Association of Realtors. And these are 3 to 5 minute videos that the National Association puts out. You can find them on their website at any time. And they have a great one out there right now about buyer love letters. And since it's Valentine's Day, we decided we'd share some of those tips and tricks from that video with you. So the first is, NAR says that at the onset of any relationship with a seller or a buyer, have a discussion about those buyer love letters. Have a discussion with the seller as if they want to receive them, if they should receive them, and with the buyer, explain to them too what the problems those could cause. Also, NAR says to remind your seller clients that an offer should be assessed based only on objective criteria such as pricing and timing. Make sure that they are not choosing an offer based on somebody's name or story or the fact that they have an adorable dog that you would love to snuggle with. If your seller client insists they want to receive buyer love letters, advise them to consult legal counsel and to document their decision-making process in selecting that offer. Make sure that they understand the ramifications of reviewing those buyer letters and how that can play into the offer that they select. The National Association of Realtors also tells us to avoid helping buyer clients draft or deliver those love letters. Don't give them any input. If they really want to submit that buyer love letter to a seller, let them draft it, let them write it in their own words, and make sure that we are not coaching them along through that process. And finally, the National Association tells us to help our buyer clients find other ways to differentiate themselves to win the property. Beyond offering more money, the buyer may consider offering more flexibility with a closing date, additional earnest money. Most of you in our association have gotten very creative on different terms that we can offer to try to make our buyer's offer look more appealing to a seller without having to submit a buyer love letter. So again, happy Valentine's Day from the St. Charles Association of Realtors. And we hope that some of this information we provided today helps you and your buyers and your sellers in the future.